Well, hello everyone. It's me, the Beard, and we're back. 500 population. Whoopee! I feel like we've really hit a milestone there, and yeah, I've just been taking a little bit of a while in between that 500 milestone population that we hit, and now I've done a bit of movement around with some of the granaries. I've adjusted some of the things we are holding inside them, and I've had a look at some of the market areas as well, and adjusted things to what we needed to make sure that what we've got in stock has basically been sold. We are actually at the moment, if you take a close look at our cash flow up here, let's actually click on it right. We are actually bleeding a little bit of money at the moment. That's because we are buying quite a lot of things. So we're buying quite a lot of pumpkins and raspberries. You can see we've almost bought over 1,000 of those over here. And I think that what we're going to do here now is we're going to have a look at what our wages are doing. So I'm happy with the wages. I'm happy with purchasing from citizens at, I think maybe let's do that down to 90%. And then we'll drop that to 110, just to keep things sort of, or maybe we'll do 120 there. I don't know how that's going to impact things with the housing wise, but I also want to raise the taverns tax by 5. Wealth tax I am also going to raise by 5, just so we can see if this impacts our money that's coming in. And there are some other things that we need to be paying attention to, or that I'd like to experiment, and that is the fact that we actually do have a lot of stuff still in some of our farms. So if you have a look, barley, wrong button, barley seems to be the thing that we, there you go, buckwheat rather, is the thing that we have a lot in store of. Let's have a look at all of our farms. I think basically almost all of our farms have a surplus of buckwheat, and a little bit of linseed, it looks like. So what I would like to do is I'd actually at this stage like to we constructed this. I think this here is going to do quite a lot of buckwheat, but it's not going to be enough because I want to limit this to about 2,500 buckwheat. So I think that'll take maybe, yeah, a bit out of what's going on in that farm there, in that farm storage, but not enough overall. Another thing that I wanted to experiment was what happens if you build more than one trading post, because I would like to get this more balanced out. As we get more traders coming in, I want to try and see if we can sort of offer almost exactly what people are looking to buy. I know that we should be selling, for example, we can sell potatoes over here, which actually, let's do that. I think we've got potatoes. Let's do that deal there. So in this trading dock, what else have we got? We've got cucumbers. We can do 800. But they normally buy quite a lot. So we could buy cucumber flour. Is there any flour in the stock? There's no flour stored in here, you see. And sheep hides. We don't store sheep hides in here at all, in fact. That's that ocean there. And I do want to keep the trading going because we are actually bleeding a little bit of money there at the moment. After I think buying a lot of stuff. Although look at the variety of food on sale here at the stalls. We hopefully will pick up a little bit of money on that side. Have a look here. What are we doing? Import. Oh, look at the years. Our salaries have gone down. I think we're in October. So maybe we're importing a little bit less. We exported less. Local sales have been slightly less. Wealth tax is still in, land tax. So maybe we'll cut even this year. No income. Yeah, housing rent 700. Yeah, I'm not sure. We might cut even this year. At the moment, it doesn't look like it. But we have to watch our money. We're gonna have to watch our money because it's gonna be really important. We've got a lot of horses here. We've got a lot of horses. Maybe we should turn some of these into draft horses. Let's have a look quickly. I just flew past and saw how many horses we have. Are there any wagons in here? A horse needs tack replacements. Okay, good. Horseshoes. That's fine. Let's order 4 more carts. No draft horses. Okay, let's... I think we need 2, don't we? Female. Prepares to be used as a draft animal. Let's put the... Should we put the younger ones onto the draft animal duties? Wait, it has to be 2 years old. Okay. So 2 years old. You're 2 years old. You're gonna get drafted, I think. Let's do a 3 and a 4-year-old there. Okay. So, there's draft horses. Fine. Slaughter. I think these older ones we're gonna slaughter. There's a draft horses. Those 2 females, those old females. We've got a younger female. Young male, 10 months. You go for slaughter. And I think we'll keep those 2 females around for the moment. And that 1 male. Okay, that'll help us lessen the burden on the stables here, which is quite full at the moment, actually. How are we doing on breeding cows? Yeah, we got quite a few here now. We've got a couple of bulls. We don't want to turn those bulls. Those are young bulls. We don't want to turn them into ox yet because we need them to breed out the ladies. So I think as soon as those cows turn 2 years old, they'll go off to slaughter and we'll make ourselves some mutton out of them. So getting back to what I was saying is I actually kind of wanted to build another trading post. Just to see if we can get 2 going. You've run out of money. 2 going and see if that alters and changes things slightly. Now, where do I want to put the trading post? I was thinking, we've got this industrial area out here. So, I was thinking it could be really cool if we put it out over here. And then we'll make another little market in there, I think. So make this a more interesting little trading post area. Maybe we can get some carts to come through this way. So let's put that in because we don't have any major building projects going on at the moment. Let's fly over to here and see how you're doing on the financial help front. Yeah, you really do need some financial help. All right, let's give you 15, shall we? Hamesh family. All right, and there've been some comments. I made some comments earlier about this not emptying. I've had a look. We don't have anyone working in here. I should probably get rid of the camera, shouldn't I? We don't have anyone working in here. And we are trying to make empty. And we're going to move the resources by wagon. Move resources by wagon. What is this? Available to move. Yes, okay. Can we do by cart to move? Yeah. Okay, we can't. We're going to try and move these. It is emptying the storage. It is emptying the storage. Slowly but surely. So we can build more houses here. Because that's the idea. The idea is houses over there. Right. We are still have some open vacancies in town. And I was thinking about sort of, as we've got this developing out here, maybe we put a little bit more housing out this way. And I think that is the way forward, I think. Are these farms going? Should we order? We don't have ox for them yet, do we? We've got this up and running. I forgot about this. Are we making nails? We are. We've got iron in here. Maybe we should do more charcoal. Let's have a look quickly. That's our economy. Excuse me, I had a bit of frog in my throat there. Right. We are bleeding money. Apples and apricots, bark, barley. Got a lot of barley. Drinking water is good. Okay. So I think the way to do this now is we've got a lot of sunflowers stored. And we're not actually making as much sunflower oil as we can. So now we're looking at optimization. We've kind of reached that stage where it's all about optimization. So we're looking for the sunflower oil, an oil workshop. That's the one we're looking at. Where should we put the oil workshop? I kind of feel like we should be putting it. This is going to be a new farm. We need to spec that farm out. Oil workshop. Oil. Let's put the wall. Ooh, I've got the feeling I want to put it out this way. Do we want to put it out this way? Out the back here? Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Let's put the oil workshop here. It's kind of cool. Right, let's do the oil workshop over there. So we'll get another oil workshop in. That'll help us with Got a lot of full granaries here, absolutely chock-a-block full. And I think we might need a lot more warehouses and storage and stuff as well. In fact, let's do that, shall we? Let's just we're gonna build a whole bunch of warehousing. I think just storage, because we are really severely running out of space for certain things. So let's just get a whole bunch of storage in here. I think we're going to get that down over here. I was going to put houses here, but maybe we'll put some houses there too. So storage along here. Always good to have mixed use, you know. I want to try and get in at least. We'll get some trees around them too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, definite storage row over here. That should help a lot just now with what we need to be doing storage-wise. Right, let's speed this up. We're keeping it close. Is that money going down? It's going up and down. It's staying sort of roughly steady there. Okay, we've got that stock coming through, so we're going to sell some stuff just now. That'll help a lot. Are the ships coming in? Are they coming in yet? No, I can't see them. They'll come soon though. Right. Shoes. You short of shoes? You do not have any shoes. Okay, are there shoes? I did check on here. We did have shoes being sold at one of these shoes, but we're not making enough shoes. Maybe we have to import some shoes. Let's go and have a look at our shoe workshop. Maybe we also need to... Let's pause quickly. Right, slow this down quickly. They demand shoes. Right, what are we doing? Shoes. No leather for shoes production. Leather. Right, we're gonna buy 2,000 leather because we need it. Right, we are gonna sell to you 1,000 buckwheat. Charcoal, we're gonna sell you 5,000. 5,000. Yes, we stock those. Sunflower oil, I'll do you 1,000 just to keep us not round numbers. Raspberries, I don't have anything in stock anymore. Clothes, nor do I have any stock. Wheat, I might be able to stock wheat for you at some point. I'd like to move into chicken eggs. Apples, I'll do you 1,500. How's that? 1,500 apples. Jirachi's a good trading partner. That should help us a little bit with our money. And get some shoes in here. Do we stock shoes in any ones of these? Firewood. You stop stocking firewood and start stocking, where are you? Oh, no, we can't stock shoes in here, can we? Where do we stock I gotta untick the only available, shoes. Shoes. Okay, and the magic number, everyone, is 2,500. 2,500 shoes. Get some shoes in here so we can actually sell some shoes, shall we? Right. What were we doing? We were speeding things up so we could build a trading post over here and experiment and see if we can get some different trade into that. While that's going on, we shall move over to this side of the map and talk about the fact that we need a market over here, which is what we're going to do. Right, markets. Trade and transport, market stall. Grand. Right, let's swing this around, shall we? Let's get the start of a friendly local market in here, so these poor people don't have to travel so far to buy their daily needs. Let's get a slightly different style market stall in here. I like that one. I also like the idea of doing, let's do and that one over I like the idea of doing a row like that. Let's see if I can get some over here as well. Can I get one like this? I think I can. This is occupied, but not entirely. Not entirely. That's a good style. And then I think maybe one last one. Can we get a couple maybe at angles? That would be cool if we could get two in here, wouldn't it? Let's change that to can we do that one? Yes, I'm gonna try and fit two in here. We can. No, we're gonna go back to that style. Let's do that one there, right? Yes, okay. So we get a nice little sort of yard in here. Right, buckwheat. Right, let's see what else we've got. We do have barley. 2,500. Ooh, 2,500. Well, you know what? This granary has absolutely no workers. Apply to all. Maybe we'll get some workers into this. Take from granary. We've definitely got barley. Beef in here. Fish. Yes, absolutely. Let's do dried fish as well, shall we? Dried fish. Let's do sunflower oil. We'll do dried fish. We can also sell mead and stuff at these as well. Have we got the only thing ticked? No, we don't. Dried fish. There you go. And what else can we put in here? We can put potatoes on for sale in here too. I think that might be quite nice. What else can we put on sale? We got apples, and we'll put apricots. And what was the other one? Cherries. We've got lots of cherries to sell in this town. Cherries. Okay. So we will just stock these. And then I think what we're going to have to do is we might have to build a warehouse on the side for the clothes and stuff, don't you think? Did I just hear a trader come in? I did. Right, what do you want some sheep hides? Do we have cucumber? I'll do 100 for you. 100. Yep. Potato. I can do 300 for you. You've come to us recently, so I don't really have much. Okay. Right, let's have a look here. Buckwheat, barley, beef, fish. Right, let's go. Oh, we can do apples, apricots, and cherries. We know we've got those. And what was the other one we did here? Potatoes. Let's do potatoes at this one as well. Potatoes. Potato. Potatoes all the way down here. Right, hire someone. Right. Now, let's do beef, fish, dried fish, and sunflower in this one. So beef, fish, dried fish, Where's the dried fish? Dried fish and sunflower oil. We'll do sunflower oil in here. That's a really good idea. Sunflower oil. Come, someone work in there. Right, then we've got apples. That's the rest of it. That's all done. We've now stocked. Oh, we've got barley. Can we put barley in one of these? Barley. No, we can't. Barley's it's not something to eat. But we got buckwheat in here. We could stock buckwheat. Let's start buckwheat. Yeah, why not? Okay, so the beginnings of a market here, so that these people here don't have to travel so far. Our money is staying stable. Let's actually have a look at what this year, last year was minus 23, so not too bad. I think if we can export, we'll be fine. Is there a spot in here for leather, by the way? Yeah, we're filling this up with leather. That's good. Which means you can start making shoes. And you need textile. Do we not have textile? No. Textile for clothes production. Right, what do warm clothes? We've got to use textile. So we've got broadcloth. Where's our weaver? There is a way of doing this. We go in here, which is production, and we look for the weaver. The tailor's workshop, the weaver's workshop. Let's find one. There. Not enough hemp or flax to start production. Right. We need to grow more hemp and flax. So now we know what this farm out here has to concentrate on doing. It also means that these over here we're going to have to demolish as we put fields over here. Let's do it. Winter time is a perfect time to add fields because then we can hopefully get them staffed before summer starts. Right. Let's just start with the field like this. Can we do this? Oh no, it's too short and occupied. We have to do this over there like that. Still occupied? Yes, it's occupied. Right, there you go. I know what to do. 25 units. Let's do 25 by 25, shall we? Oh, still occupied. Okay, fine. How about that? 25? Can we do it 25 over this way? 25. And let's get a 25. There you go. There's a good square. There's our first one. Boom. Right. field. Let's see if we can do it this way this time. Let's do... We're going to do it 25. Oh, no, it's not going to allow us to do it in that way. That way it's not going to work. We might have to do longer fields on this side. Like, no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put the field this way. 20, hey, that's the way to do it. Let's make this a slightly longer field. We'll make this a 34. And that way we can kind of link it up like that. Right. That's that field. And then we're going to have to do a row of fields like this. So what we'll do is let's do a 25 on this side. We'll do another 30 on that side, right? So let's try to get this straight. 25. 25 and 25. Yep, that's another 25 by 25 by 25. To add another one in, we want to get 6 fields in here, I think. This is a nice row, though. There and there. Awesome, look at that. Let's get a manager in here quickly. Right, I want to get another one like this. Let's get it a little bit more this way, shall we? 23 units. Almost want to get it like out behind the farm there. Do a long one. This farm's gonna have some long fields. Like that. That's 4 there. Let's get the... Ooh, that's very skew. No, I don't like this one. We're gonna get rid of that field. That's very skew. Let's actually put... Yeah, I kind of want to put the entrance along here. We'll go all the way here though. Because we're gonna make it... I want to make it quite a biggish long field. So let's go 22 and to there. And then the last one, we're gonna make very narrow and long. There you go. I like lots of different field shapes and sizes. And I think out the back along this end here, what I'm going to do right now, in fact, is I'm going to put a fence across here. Like that. So that people don't walk through there. And one of the things that I've actually wanted to do a lot of, and this is out the back of the house here, so it kind of feels out the back of this trade building here. I kind of have wanted to make these artificial forest areas, if that makes sense. Kind of just to give this place reminiscent of the thick spruce forests that did once grow here before the town settled. I want to kind of try and intersperse it with a couple of other tree types. So I've got a couple of birches in there. Let's get a maple. Can I get a maple somewhere in here? I can get one in there. And maybe one cottonwood somewhere. Can I fit a cottonwood? Oh, yes, in there. So if we do that, and then where are those dog rose bushes? There they go. And then we just sort of intersperse this area here with a lot of bushes like this. What it does is it creates this sort of like forest looking area. And it creates these sort of green buffer zones within the. I know it doesn't look like it now. It doesn't look like much now at all. But in the long run, it really starts to bring a little bit of sort of difference to the area. A little bit of I don't know, character. So if you think about it, at the end of this field over here, there's just going to be a huge thicket of trees, which is going to be great. Okay, have we got a manager? We do. All right. Field 1. What we actually need to do with you is it's about flax. So flax is, what does flax do? It's a super into, I mean, a 60% on there and 69%. So, okay. Well, what can we do next? We'll do flax and potato, right? Wait. Flax, potato, fallow. And then we'll do hemp and potato and fallow. We're gonna do potatoes and flax in this field here. I actually want a fallow in that field. Then we'll do the flax and potato, and then fir, and then we'll do another one here, which will be hemp and potato. Right, good. Okay. This field here can do potato and flax, then fallow. Then you can do potato and then hemp and then fallow. Right? It's a good pattern, I think. Let's active and active those fields, right? Okay. Then let's go. We want another fallow one now. So we got a couple of fallows at a time. I think 3 fields active. So we're going to follow the same structure up here. So we're going to do this is going to be the flax one. Flax and potato and that. And then this is going to be hemp and potato, right? Then, so that was that fallow one there. Then let's follow this potato one here. So we'll do potato, flax, fallow, potato, hemp, fallow. And then this top one will follow the first one that we did, which was flax, potato, fallow, hemp, potato, fallow. Brilliant. And let's activate these fields as well. Right, grand. So hopefully, when it comes to the next planting season, let's skip over to a farm here, apply to all, and let's get all of this going. Yeah, what are our resource movements again? Apply to cart, yeah, apply to all. Let's just get some stuff into all of the stuff, right? All the farms, make them all ready. So hopefully that'll mean that this farm here will become operational in the next summer, and we can start producing a little bit more raw material to mill with. Okay, housing. We're gonna have to expand on this side. I'm thinking this is just literally gonna be like, this is gonna end up being one big like suburb here, I think. It might be kind of nice to have some interesting features in it, but for all intents purposes, what we're really doing is we're just gonna plant some houses down. Right, actually, let's go quickly. We've skipped the fact that this now has been built, right? And then that means that this out here has been built. Grand. Okay, where's our other oil workshop? Oil workshop, it was this over here. Let's apply this to all of our oil workshops, shall we? There you're going. And we're building these over down here. So those are going up, right? And this means that we can store some of the things that we are full of. So salt and wool. Salt and wool. Wool, 2,500, please. Of each. You can take from other granaries. That should lessen the load on these ones. We're emptying out. That's, I think, the only one left. Okay, cool. You need food. Why are you having problems finding food? There should be food around for you. Okay, this should empty out into there. Give us a little bit of leeway. Little bit of leeway. Right. 35 open vacancies. Okay, so housing. Let's do this area right here, okay? This is the area which we're all interested in, essentially. Let's get some houses in here. Because once this area is sort of squared off, I think we're good to go with plotting ourselves out here. So we're gonna do some very standard houses here. Let's do. I want to see if I can get. Yes, I think that's good because then we can draw a line. Let's F1 this one. Because then what I can do is I can bring this in line with the field. Very small house, this one. I'll move you slightly more to the back. Okay, enter. It's always good to have more houses in. Because we're gonna need to keep growing this population. So we're gonna spin these ones around, and these ones here are gonna go at the back. So a small one. I'm actually thinking of spinning this house entirely so it looks out that way. Right, and here. Yep, that feels good to me. Let's do this so that goes angle-wise, perhaps. We haven't done one of those before. And then this one, we're actually going to open the house out onto that way, I think. And we're going to give it a slightly longer garden, if we can. Yes, slightly bigger bit of land for you to pay land tax on. All right, let's move that back there. Yeah, that looks good. So this is kind of the industrial section of town on this side. And let's speed this up. I think what we can do is we can actually move these houses ahead of those storages. They're going to be useful in the future, but not as useful as the housing that we intend to put up here. Right, out back this way as well. I'm thinking that we could, in fact, this needs to be a market. Right, where do you come from? Murphia. Lovely to see you. What would you like from us? Sunflower, lime, dried fish. I don't have enough dried fish for you. Wait, Murphia is another land route, right? Dried fish. I'll do 100, how about we do 100, right? That's enough to keep you coming. I'll do 2,000. I've got 2,000 in stock. Buckwheat, I'll do you 700. What else would you like? Salt. I could stock some salt for you. That would be great. We could start exporting salt. So let's actually do that. Murphia likes. Let's do Murphia's ones in here. Murphia salt. We could also, what else do they like that we often do a lot of? They could do dried fish in here and sunflower oil. Dried fish. Where's the dried fish? Dried fish. It'll be up here, won't it? BBDBDB. Where's the... Oh, only available. Ha ha. Dried fish. Dried fish. Where's the dried fish? Dried fish. You like your dried fish. Sunflower oil. Sunflower oil. We'll do lime for you at some point as well. Buckwheat we'll store as well. We'll store a bit of buckwheat for you. We've got some buckwheat to sell. Flour, salt we do. We've got salt, flax. No, we're not going to trade any flax with you. But I might trade flour with you. And flour. And I don't know if we'll do lime in the future, but we might. Right, flour. Oh, I've only got available. So I need to make sure we actually have flour to sell. Okay, so the total capacity here is 25,000. So let's have a look here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slots in here. So we can do, how about we do, so if we do 2,500 on 8 slots. We can do 1,000 tornadoes. So we need to kind of get ourselves in around, let's say 3,000 salt, 3,000 fish, 3,000 sunflower oil, 3,000 buckwheat, and 3,000 flour. Right. Let's see if this actually is operational. Right. Where's this one over here? So sunflower oil, I think we will, let's just firstly do this. Apply to all and apply to all, right? Sunflower oil, we are already stocking in here. Dried fish, we stock here. Charcoal, we stock here. Apples, wool. Buckwheat, we are stocking in here. Wheat and sheep hides. So that's a good selection there, I think. But let's see if we can stock more. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, we're flying around now, and the last thing I want to do before this episode ends is discuss a spot somewhere around here, I think, where we can add a couple more just village houses, because we are still lacking the vacancies. We're still lacking on the vacancies. Before we start expanding out into that main center there, which I think are all going to have to be majority gardens, so that we can buy things from people and sell them back to them. I'm thinking that maybe a granary is going to have to go in here, because we're going to need more granary spaces. So let's do that to begin with. Where is a granary? There's a granary. Let's do a big granary over here. These granaries are huge, aren't they? Okay. I think this granary is gonna go over here. Maybe we'll get a few in here. This will be a tight line of granaries along this edge. Just so we can store stuff that's coming out of this farm. Right. I do kind of want to get a line of trees behind it if I can. I wonder what this is going to look like. Is there enough space for trees behind there? Probably not. Probably not. But we can plant trees behind there to square it off and make it look good. So I think that's what we'll do. We do need these granaries. So let's do that. Those two places will become granaries, and this in here will become a market area. To staff the side of town, a lot of houses going here. Maybe what we should do is we should look to really remove these groupings of spruces. And then for the next episode, we can really come in here and plot this corner area of the island out properly from a housing perspective, because I think that around the lime mill and quarry here, over here we can get a couple more village houses in like this, just sort of surrounding it, sort of making a bit of an area, and then more houses with gardens out this way, and we can sort of square off this end. This guy here, you are gonna need to be relocated at some point, aren't you? Yeah, we should have just built one permanently back here that became like the last forester's station. Okay, I'm gonna do that because that forester's gonna stop working just now. Let's do this one. Let's make this in a line and at least neat. So if it has to stay here for a while, it has to stay here for a while. We're gonna do that like that. Yes. Okay, we'll move this one up the front there. And then this over here, let's close. Ooh, no, I didn't want to go to your house. We'll close you as soon as you're finished on the next episode. We'll close you down and we'll start emptying you. And then we can start, I think, fleshing the village out this way. I think this is going to be the last part of the village that gets built. And then I think also for this side of town over here, I'm thinking maybe over here, somewhere along here, we build a church. I want to build maybe 3 churches in total. They take 1,200 stone. And let's have a look. We have quite a considerable amount of stone in stock. And I think a number of new churches out here would just really bump the place up. And I think maybe we can more pubs as well, more of these taverns, and then we can sell whore liquor from it. So the income is pretty good from the pubs and taverns, I think, and we can get a couple more of those around. I think there deserves to be a pub on this area of the world, maybe, and then maybe one down here in this little section of farmland. Oh my goodness gracious me! There's no house in here. That is terrible. That is the perfect spot for a village house. You're definitely going in there. Absolutely going in there. Look at these. I love these village houses here. These crammed together like this. Right, real proper little row of farming houses down here. Right, as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to speed this up on the way out. I did. I always do. I've loving the comments, by the way, and thank you for all of those that are following the series. It really is great. And we shall return soon on our march to 1,000, a population of 1,000, and hopefully wealth and prosperity, which I think we've kind of achieved already, to be honest. And this town really is looking good. I mean, look at that. It's stunning. It's going to be really cool when we have that whole island fleshed out, though, and some buildings on the other side. But I'm now rambling, so I'm going to say goodbye. And I'll see you all for the next episode. Until then, please look after yourselves. I am the Beard, signing out.